Yo, 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 what's up, Snake Nation? Yo, Snake Nation, we definitely back in the building. Yo, it is 2021. I gotta get used to saying that, man. I don't know if y'all got used to saying that yet. I apologize, got my glasses on. I know they're gonna throw a little bit of a reflection in and everything. Yo, but I just want to say, man, thank you guys for the people that have been waiting, for us to definitely start this thing. I'm just so excited to be able to bring y'all some information tonight that I feel like will really, really change your 2021. I guess I got to get used to saying that again. 2021, y'all. Like I don't know if I'm the only person that got to get used to saying it like that, but man, it is like terrible. 2021. Yeah, but we're going to get into it. But the key today is we're going to discuss business, and we're going to talk about how you win in a money game and how you win in the game of life. So I'm just going to break down some concepts for you guys today. Like I said, hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hope you guys appreciate it. If you guys do, share it, like it, subscribe. We are Snake Nation. Remember, we are on our way to the top all together, y'all. Let's make it happen. So I'm gonna start this, off by starting off what I learned. And a wise man once told me, right? I'd rather have 1% from 100 people than 100% of my own effort. And I remember the first time I heard that statement, I really couldn't grab onto the concept of 1% from 100 people versus 100% of my own effort. I was always taught that I don't like to depend on people, y'all. And because when you depend on somebody, let's just say you always set yourself up to be let down. And I just got tired of being let down. So I was, we were all taught, go to school, get good grades, and get you a good job. I thought that if I wanted to make more money at a young age, that I needed to get more jobs. And at the time, I remember I started working so much, but I understood the concept of always working for myself. But what I thought was, me owning a business was really me owning a job. So although I had multiple self-employed contracts at a young age, like cutting grass for multiple houses. The thing is, if I continue to cut those grass, I continue to get paid. If I was sick, I used to always get migraines at a very young age. And sometimes I would have to cut grass in a neighborhood, and I would have people grass to cut, and I couldn't cut their grass because I had a migraine. So that means I didn't make any money. So we're going to talk about the 4 quadrants of making money. And we're going to get my little pen out. It's going to be pretty cool, guys. Because the key thing to winning in life is understanding the concept of what we started off with. The wise man once said, I'd rather have 1% from 100 people than 100% of my own effort. And we're going to go ahead and get to a little demonstration, y'all. You know, because the key thing is I'd rather have 1% from 100 people than 1% from 100 people, right? Then check this out. Then, excuse me. Make sure we got the right pen on. There we go. And of course, technology want to act crazy. Then 100% of my effort, right? There we go. Now it's working good. You know? And the craziest thing is, hold on, let me remove this. Hold on, y'all, Snake Nation. You know, sometimes technology wanna mess with you. Hold on, Snake Nation. We're gonna come back to this screen real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, hold on, you know, we gonna get the technology good. So what that wants mean is, and one day we only have 24 hours, right? And I remember that my mentor used to always ask me a question, and he used to say, what's the difference between you and Bill Gates? What's the difference between your business and Microsoft? Why is it that Microsoft makes the money that it makes and your business makes the money that it makes? And they said the key thing is when you figure out that, you'll be on your way to become the next Microsoft. And what that means is, if you look at a business like a Microsoft or like any type of major corporation, right? What they do is they have what's called leverage. And that leverage allows for you to be able to have more people working in your organization. So if you have one person in your organization working, right, which is you, like going back to talking about when I was that person cutting that grass, right? At a young age, right? If I'm the only person cutting the grass, once again, if I cut grass, I get paid money. I don't cut grass, I don't make no money. Simple concept, right? But what happened if I understood the word leverage at a very young age? And what happened if I understood that concept of 1% from 100 people, then 100% of my own effort? And we're going to get this whiteboard working, y'all. Just bear with me, because we're gonna break this down, because I want to definitely break this down. We're going to get this whiteboard working, you know. All right, so we're going to go use this whiteboard. Let me know if y'all here. Y'all can get in the chat. Don't be scared, you know. Don't be scared to be in the chat, you know. Don't be scared to chat with your boy. I like the information and everything, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this, y'all. So going back to what I was writing down, 1%, right, from 100 people, right? Then 100% of your own effort, right? You. So the theory of leverage. So going back to cutting grass, right? So if I'm that person that's out there cutting the grass, right? Which means I have, let's say, 10 houses. Each of those 10 houses pay me $25 each. And on a weekly basis, we talking about a young kid. At a weekly basis, I'm cutting all 10 of those houses every single week. So it takes me about an hour. So I work about an hour. So I'm making about $25 an hour, right? So then what I do is I cut the grass for that week. I'm making about $250 a week. So if I want to go get more houses, say for instance, I go up to 20 houses, I would then start working 20 hours a week, for the same amount of pay, right? And then what will happen is I will get to the point where I cannot make any more money because guess what? I can't make any more money because I run out of time. And the time is 24 hours. Once again, I only have 24 hours in one day. But if I understood the theory of leverage, right? And I understand there's only 4 ways that you can make money, guys. And this is the money quadrant. This is only 4 ways that you can make money. You can have a job, right? Right? You can own a job, which is have a job. Of course, we know what that is. We go get a job. We go fill out a resume and we go work a job. We get paid an hourly wage or a salary, and we trade time for money, Then we can become what's called self-employed. We can have, like hairstylists. I can cut hair. I can cut grass. I own a job now. So I'm a contractor, right? So I'm still trading my time for cash, right? Then on the right side of things, and the key thing I say, the right side of things, you have what's called business, right? But you're like, Snake, but hold on, I thought you can own a business down here and still be self-employed. I can be a hairstylist and still work inside my hair salon. I still own that business, right? Yes, that is true. You own that business. But the key thing is we're going to erase this word business and we're going to call this system. You own a system. So the key thing is McDonald's is a multi-billion-dollar corporation because they own a system, which means I can be a franchisee, buy into McDonald's, right? Buy into their system. And I never worked at McDonald's before though, but I understand the basic concept of they have a system. So if you go into any McDonald's, right? And I haven't been into McDonald's in years. I try not to eat fast food though. That's the only reason why, to be honest with you. I just try not to eat fast food, But if you go into any McDonald's, they have the fry machine at a certain place. They have the drive-throughs at a certain place. They have the register. They have the computers that take your drinks and everything. They have everything at a certain place. So which means they have a system. So they can take a 16-year-old kid and put them into that organization and still have that multi-billion-dollar organization, multi-million-dollar franchisee spot, still conduct and make money because it's a system. It's easily duplicatable. It's something that's easily transferable. It's easily duplicated. Simple system. So going back to when I was 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, cutting grass, right? If I understood the basic concept of owning a system, which means instead of, and we're gonna come back to this quadrant, y'all. We're gonna come back to that quadrant, you know. But we mean owning a system, right? So instead of me cutting the grass, I then say, I'm gonna save my money up and cut grass, right? Lawnmowers cost about $100. So if I'm making about $250 a week, right? I'm gonna start my business where I'm going to mind my business. And the key thing is, I know I'm not trying to be smart with you guys, Snake Nation. I'm not trying to tell you guys mind your own business. I'm trying to tell you mind, which means build, which means like Minecraft, like mind my business, right? I have to mind it, right? So what happens is I finance my business, right? I understand that I can get used lawnmowers for about $100 a piece that will work, right? So then every single week I go out and I go buy 2 lawnmowers. But you say, Snake, it's only you. Why do you continue to buy lawnmowers? I'm buying these lawnmowers and I'm stacking them up, right? So first week I buy, week 1, I buy 2 lawnmowers, right? Week 2, I buy 2 more, so I have a total of 4. So then let's say now I have a total of 4 plus the one I've been cutting grass with. That's 5, the one, so we got 5 lawnmowers, right? So 5 mowers. So then what we do is we go out and we go to the community. We go to our friends. We say, hey, is anybody looking to make some additional money? Hey, is anybody looking to make some money? So what we do is we go out and we recruit, right? We recruit, we build, right? We go out and we go find 5 people to cut grass, but it has to be a system where they win and you win, because it has to be a win equals win-win system. So you have to find out what the profit that you can produce from it, right? And how much can you pay? So then you understand that you went on and financed the lawnmowers. So then you sit here and say the gas, let's just say, we're just throwing numbers out there, it's about $1, because it's back when we were 16 years old. It was really about 50 cents. But it's about $1 per lawn that you cut, right? So then if you're making $25 per lawn, you say to the kids or to the people that you hire, I'm going to pay you guys $10 per lawn that you cut, right? But what happens is you have more demand. So you say, hey, but you're going to cut between 2 or 3 lawns a day. So you're going to get about $30 a day. You're going to take the difference between that, which is the revenue is the customer is paying you $25, right? You're going to take the pay, which is the liability of pay that you got to pay, which is $10, minus the gas, which is $1, right? And that's going to give you about $14. So you make $14, right? And we're going to clear this up for you guys. We get that clear for you guys. Excuse me. You're going to make about $14 per lawn, right? So $14 per lawn. That's your profit. $14 per lawn. But you have your guys doing 3 lawns a day per 5 people. So what happens is you go what's called multipliers, right? So each person, you have 5 people, right? 5 people in your lawnmower business that is bringing you in $14 per lawn profit, So what they're doing is you're making what, 14, 28, what's that, 42? So $42 profit that's going into your pocket per person. Per person, right? So then you have 5 people working. So what then is you hit another multiplier. 42 times 5 is what, guys? Let's see, 42 times 5, that would be 10. 5 times what? That's what, 20. I feel so slow, guys. That's why they got calculators, because at the end of the day, you ain't got to be smart, Snake Nation. So we're going to do 5 times 42. That's 210. Y'all supposed to be in the comments, Snake Nation. Had me on that. Had my back on this, man. You know. So you got $210 a day coming in, right? Because you took 2 weeks or 3 weeks to go out here and fund the business and fund the routine. And learn the system. So $210 a day, right? And let's just say, Snake Nation, we just do this 5 days a week. Your organization just runs 5 days a week, right? So then you hit another multiplier, right? So 210 times 5 is going to be, see, we Snake Nation, we ain't going to even play. We're going to go ahead and go right to the calculator. 210 times 5 equals 1050 week. So then you then go to working 0 hours, right? And making $1,050 a week off of the efforts of other people. But because you build it first, you was able to reap the benefits. And the basic concept of this can work with anything. See, a wise man once said, I'd rather pay now and play later than to play now and pay later. So which means if you understand leverage and owning a system, you can then start creating financial freedom for you. So let's go and break it down, going back to the quadrants, right? Going back to the money quadrants and everything. Because remember, Snake Nation, we said that this one was owning a system. See, when you own a business, you do nothing but own a system, right? And then the last way to make money is what's called an investor, right? To invest, right? An investor. That's people that just, day trade, or they invest money into companies and they get back a return. They got money into real estate. They're just investors. They have their money working for them. See, on this side, you trade in time for cash, right? But on this side, you have your cash times and how many people or money that you got. Talking about an investor. So over here you have your money working more harder for you than you do for it. So I once met a young lady, right? And her idol was Oprah Winfrey. And I asked her, what is the difference between you and Oprah Winfrey? And she said, well, Oprah's a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I said, but hold on. You guys both get the same 24 hours in one day. So how is it that Oprah able to become a billionaire, and we trying to make that happen. And this one key thing is this is over here on this quadrant, is over here on this side, because you have more people working for you, or you have your money working for it. You understand leverage. Going back to the lawnmowers, if you can make $1,000 a week and then you didn't do anything, what happens is you create financial freedom for yourself, because you create freedom for yourself. Because if you open your time up, or if you invest that money, you understand that as you grow your lawnmowers, you can grow your organization, and you can grow your money, and you can grow your business, and you will find a demand to meet. So wait, it gets more better, because the beautiful thing is with this money quadrant, right? There is a simple way that you can leverage what you have now to build what you want to build. But you have to understand that you cannot go from here to here. You have to get out the mindset of working for money and have money work for you. But what's up, Rob? We see you in the comments. But do understand that you cannot... Everybody is not going to want to be business owners or want to be, trading their time for money. So you have to understand that if you can put yourself into a situation where you don't have to trade time for money, you have what's called freedom. So I remember I was able to leave out of town and take my son to a getaway for his birthday. And hold on, Snake Nation. Yeah. But I was able to take him out of town, for his birthday, and he was able to go somewhere that he never been before. And because I still had a organization, I was able to, still continue to make money while, I was, still working. I mean, excuse me, not still working, but still out of town, So it was a great thing to be able to, have freedom and be able to continue to not have to trade time for money. So what happened was you able to create more wealth, because if you have more time, you can put it in more focus into the things that you love to do, Okay. So the key thing is going back to today. You cannot ever win, which means, in my definition, everybody has their different definition of what it means to win. And what I mean, and what I believe it means to win is called QOL, which is a quality of life. See, we always, like I said, trade, we trade time, right, for money. So if we always trading our time for our money, then how can we ever get our time to be able to go on trips, vacations, family time, let's just say fam instead. Fam time, being able to, time for ourselves, self-time, being able to take time and learn new trades, learn a new language, self-develop, self-help, and also, give time away to charity, give time, and be able to give back. How can we ever do that if we're continuing to trade our time for money? How can we ever be able to focus on financial freedom if we're continuing to trade time for money? And what you have to understand is, I'm not against any type of education as far as higher education. I'm just against going into debt for education, going into major debt for education. And Snake Nation, please bear with me, okay? Because I'm gonna rub a couple of y'all the wrong way. And I just want you to bear with me, because like I said, just bear with me, right? Once again, we were all taught, go to school, get good grades, so you can go to college, so you can get you a good job, so we can trade our time for money. So the average college degree is about $80K, and that's on the low end for a 4-year degree. Okay. And understand that most average 4-year degrees, you make an average, and every state is different because every economy is different. So I'm just talking about, I'm in the Midwest area. I'm not in New York. I'm not in California. So their price of living is, of course, different. Florida's price of living is different. So just bear with me, right? So just understand the numbers and what we are going with this. So you get into $80,000 into debt for a 4-year degree to start making between 35 to 50K. Okay. And that degree that you take off is debt, right? And it incurs interest, daily interest. So what happens is, because it incurs so much interest, right, that 80K college loan that you once took out, that you paying the minimum payment for, ends up ballooning to a total debt of 130K or more, right? So you spend your whole life being capped with your income, right? Working in the job or degree or the field that you're at, salary, only to be able to pay back all the debt. And then you're going to buy a house. You're going to get more debt. And then you're going to get a car. You're going to get more debt. And then what happened is, you always playing a catch-up game. I'm always trying to catch up with the money. I'm always trying to catch up with I'm always trying to catch up with my debt. But all I'm doing is digging myself into a bigger hole and a bigger hole. Now, like I said, I'm not against college or higher education. I believe knowledge is the power. And I believe with knowledge, you can learn. Once again, I said, if you want a college degree equivalent to any subject, you just read 40 books on that subject. So, I apologize, Snake Nation. I meant to tell y'all, it's the book that we going through. We're going through a tax-free wealth right now. So that's the book that we're going through. We're not sponsoring anything. I'm just letting you know I'm reading this book right now, and we're going to get through this book. And I look to share y'all the knowledge that this book has to be able to, help us make more money, Snake Nation. Because like I said, it's about us going all to another level. It's about us being able to make more money. It's about us having fun and being able to do what we want to do, and being able to have that time with our friends and our family, and being able to rule our life and take control of our life, and then not let people take control over our life. So like I said, Snake Nations, we're gonna try that out. But okay, so going back to what we were saying, which I apologize, we're definitely gonna knock that book out. But what I was saying is education, knowledge is the key, but applied knowledge is the power. Okay, and that's what I meant to say if I said something else before. Applied knowledge is power, because applied knowledge, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply it, it's not going to help you, and that will suck, because at the end of the day, it's about going to the next level, and it's about getting the information to apply that information to our life, you know. So applied knowledge is the key. All right, so let's go. So if you go to college to get into debt, to pay that debt, and to always continue to pay that debt, you're always playing a catch-up game. And that catch-up game causes you to never catch up. But if you understand the theory of leverage, you can get ahead in the catch-up game. So it's just like in real estate, right? The real estate model, right? You have a agent and you have brokers. Excuse me. So, not broker, but yeah. So, at the end of the day, we're just gonna call them A's and B's, because yeah, your boy spelling ain't the best. So we got agents, we got brokers, we got ABs, right? So what happens is agents go out and show the house. They go out and sell the house, and they split the commission with the broker, because the broker says, you know what, I'm good, I can sell one house a month. So if I sell a house for 100K, I earn a commission of, 3%. So 3% is 3,000. So if I sell if I can sell $100,000 house in a month, I can make 3K. And I don't know if that's how much real estate agents make or brokers make. I'm just throwing numbers out here, So if the broker wants to make more money, instead of them trying to sell more houses, what they can do is hire an agent, right? And then if they want to make even more money, they can hire another agent, hire another agent, hire another agent, hire another agent, hire another agent. So let's just say this broker right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agents, right? There's 6 agents, and each of them is just as good as this broker. They each can sell one house a month. So that one gives you one, that gets 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 one. And the agents make half of the commissions that the broker make, and they split the commission. So that 3% is now split to 1.5%. So they make 1.5%. The broker makes 1.5%. So what happens is they make $1,500. The broker makes $1,500. But what happens is the broker has 6 agents. So it's 1,500 times 6 multiplier. So once again, the key thing is those multipliers allow you to get to financial freedom, allow you to be able to get to the point of being financially free. So, all right, let's clear this page. Yo, Snake Nation, y'all here with me, man? Are y'all flowing? I need some water real quick. Let me get some water. Get a swig of water. Y'all got any questions, Snake Nation? Let me know if y'all got any questions. I'm here. You're definitely here, Snake Nation. All right, Snake Nation. All right, so we just was talking about brokers, agents, and how to get money. All right, so Snake, how can we make this make sense today? How can we make this make sense today? Snake, how can we make that leverage happen today? What can we do to make that happen today? Well, hopefully everybody has, a job, or they're continuing to work, or, have some way to mind a business. And even if you don't, there is a lot of different ways to make money today. So we can just talk about starting a barbershop. Okay. And the key thing is, I don't know how to cut hair. I have never, well, I can't say I don't know how to cut hair. I do know how to cut hair. I'm not a professional, okay? I'm not licensed to be able to cut hair. I never been a barber. I never cut hair for cash, but I do know how the basics of the fundamentals, I should say, with cutting hair. So say, for instance, I want to start up a barbershop. I then identify that I need a business. I need a place, a business that I can put my barbershop. I need a location. So you don't need a big location, right? You need a small, you can find your location. Like I said, you're not trying to have something that's going to be, all that crazy. So you go get you a spot where you get you like a spot that's $800 a month. That can fit about 5 barber chairs. Okay. So that's your rent. That's going to be your rent a month, right? Like I said, you don't even know how to cut hair, but I'm going to make this make sense to you, right? So then you start, and this is about, the key thing is about saving money. You start looking online to try to find good chairs, and good products and everything. So we say the average chair, barber chair, costs about $1,000 a piece, about $1,000 for a whole barber setup. That's the chair, the glass behind it, and the lights and electronics to be able to set it up. You're roughly investing about $1,000 per chair. So that's about $5,000. So you need a total of $5,800, to start this business so far, right? So typically, in order to put down a deposit, you need to be able to put down 1 month, and security deposit, which is usually 1 month. So say, for instance, to move in, you got to put down $1,600 to move in. So that means just add another $800 to that. So that's $6,200 you need to get this business off the ground. You find you a spot that's already nice and everything, and then once you got that spot that's already nice and everything, you then go put, excuse me, I apologize. You then go put an ad out, and say, hey, I have this nice, all you do is paint, nice floors, and you put the chairs, you put nice chairs and everything. And then what you do is you do research in your area, and you just can go into barbershops and ask barbers, how much do you usually pay a week for booth rent? Is to be able to rent that booth out. So typically booth rent is roughly about average, give or take, in my area, about $200 a week. So Then you say, okay, I have 5 chairs. That's $1,000 a week that I can make, which gives me an average of $4K a month, right? For a month, right? So if your initial investment is $5,800, you invest in, let's say, $5,800, and you can start making $4,000 a month. Your return of return of investment, which is ROI, is roughly around 1 month, 2 weeks for you to get your return back. So that means going into month 3, you have now doubled your money, and then everything from there on forward will be profit. But you never cut hair before. You don't even know anything about cutting hair. You have never said grab clippers or anything. All you do is have the organization that provides the haircuts. And because you have the organization and you don't know how to cut hair, you own the company. So then you have your time and you be able to make more money. So at the end of the day, that is the name of the game, So like I said, Snake Nation, I just look to bring y'all dope content, dope quality content too. So we just definitely want to bring y'all dope quality content. And I just want this to be a lesson that we don't have to trade our time for money. We can mind us a business while we're trading our time for money. Find something that you're good at, and remember, don't create a job for yourself. Create an opportunity to be able to employ other people, because if we're gonna ever make this economy come back, Snake Nation, we need more entrepreneurs. We need more small businesses. We just lost a lot of business because of the pandemic and everything, and we need more entrepreneurs. So you can mind you a business and still work you a job. Nobody is telling you that you don't have to work a job, but does it make sense to trade time for money, or have your money working more harder for you than you do for it? I think financial freedom is the number one key that we all search for. Is the number one thing that we all want. And if we can get that financial freedom, would you wait till tomorrow, or would you try to do it today? Never put off today. Never put off tomorrow what you can do today. Snake Nation, we are on our way to the top. So you guys know my motto. You guys know how it is. So hopefully you guys got some information today, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So anybody got any questions? Since we got an open platform, open environment, anybody got any questions, any topics that you want to touch on? We can go. Don't all speak at once, guys. Let's see. Let's clear this off. There we go. Oh, definitely. I appreciate you, Cash P. At the end of the day, like I said, we Snake Nation. We got to go up together. And this will be, definitely this video will be posted back up and everything. So if you guys definitely want to go back into it, pause it, and re-go through it. The key thing is we cannot trade our time for money. We have to understand that trading time for money is the key. How to make the stimulus grow faster. Ooh, let's go. That's a good one. Okay, so let's talk about that. The average stimulus check, right? We talking about for per person, right? Average stimulus check is going to be $600, right? The average stimulus check is going to be $600, right, per person, right? So I'm gonna talk to you about if you were one person. I'm gonna talk to you about if you're two people, you know, a family, you know. All right. Stimulus check, boom, boom, boom. And then that's two family. Average is gonna be what? 1,200. Okay. All right, so I done made money a lot of different ways, and I done use a lot of different ways to make money. I can show you basic concepts, and the reason why I want to show you a basic concept, because I don't want you to put yourself in a box, but I want you to think of investing money, and I want you to find something that you can marginalize. And there are a lot of things out there that you can marginalize, and what I mean by marginalize means you can make money off of it. So right now there is a limited stock and supply of PS5s, right? So PS5s are $600. So because of supply and demand, right, PS5's street price are going for roughly around $1,000. So that's the street price, but we don't want to sell to the people on the streets. Let's just talk about having an eBay account, right? eBay account, easy to set up with, right? You go and have you an eBay account. You go list the PlayStation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up how much PlayStations are going for on eBay right now. Hold on, Snake Nation. Bear with me. Pull this up for you guys. So right now, Snake Nation, and you guys can do this with me if I'm a little too slow, you know, for you guys. Right now, PlayStation 5s, right? And I'm gonna get the question on how to get PlayStation 5s. All right. So Snake Nation, we are on eBay right now. This guy sold 22 of them for $1,200. He sold 40 of them for $1,500. He sold 46 of them for $1,800. You guys get the point. $800. You get the point here. Okay. So then you take your stimulus check, right? You take your stimulus check and you turn that into, let's say, $1,200. You pay PayPal fees and everything, 10%. You make around, $1,100. About $1,100, right? So then you turn your stimulus check and turn it into $1,100. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So in order to find PlayStation 5s, right, you have to get familiar with a site called Now in Stock. You got to get in with the information on how to find the correct information, right? So you go right to Now in Stock. Here go the hot tickers, PlayStation 5s, boom, shows you sold out. You then get mobile alerts, or you can go get join the Discord. So if you get mobile alerts, as soon as you get it, have it on your PayPal, have it already ready. So as soon as it become available, you can go ahead and buy it right then and there, and you go ahead and lock you one in. So you focus on growing your stimulus check, and then every time you just continue to do the same thing until the supply and demand goes away. So if you can turn, check this out, if you can turn 600 into 1100, and then you turn 600 again into another 1100, right? The profit that you put back in this allows you to save $500, right? But now when you get the profit out, that's another $500 that you save. But now this time when you go in, you got $1,600 total, right? So let's clear the board real quick. Clear the board, clear the board. Hold on, oh my bad too. Y'all ain't even seeing the board. So hold on, we're gonna clear the board real quick. Yeah, but get that PS5 to flip that PS5. Don't get that PS5 to open that PS5. All right, low key. So, all right. So, PS5, I'm going to rewrite it down. $600 stimulus check, right? Turns into $1,100. You save the $500. You go back, put the $600 back into it. You turn into $1,100 again. You know, you do that plus together, that gives you a total of $1,600. So the PS5s are $600 a piece. You have the money set on the side, right? So since the money is already set on the side, what you do is you can now buy what? 2 PS5s. So now you go and invest $1,200, right? So now since you're doing that times 2, multiplier times 2, your profit now is going to be, oops, my bad, Snake Nation. Your profit now is going to be times 2. So now you're making it into a $2,200, right? So now you're plusing $1,000 because that's what your profit is. So now when you come back in, remember when you invested back in, you have $400 left over. Now you have the $2,200 that you just got back, you know, which was your profit of $1,000, so $1,200 plus that $1,000 plus the $400 here. So $2,200 plus that, now you have $2,600. And then you just continue to sit here and watch the pot grow, you know. So then 2,600, you can now buy what, 6, 12, 18, 24, you can buy times 4. Oh no, Snake Nation. So now you can buy times 4. So now your multiplier is going to be times 4 now, right? So check this out, Snake Nation. So now you can do 4 of them. So 4 would be 2,400 that you spend. So that'll take 2,400 out of there. So you get $200 left over. 2,400 because it's times 4. Oh, hold on, Snake Nation. Let's bring that screen back. Hold on, y'all. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, Snake Nation, they took our screen away. But we were at 2,400 with $200 left over. So we were at $200, 2,400. Because we bought, remember we was at the times 4 multiple. So, yeah, 2,400. So, and we had $200 left over. So 2,400 times 4, you sell them for $1,100 a piece. 1,100 times 4 is what, 4,400. So you plus $2,000 profits. And what you do is you continue to ride the wave. You be at the right place at the right time with the right amount of money, and you just literally take a PS5 and your stimulus check, right? And you turn it into, you know, $4,400 in four flips, right? And you can continue to go on and build it up as many as possible. You know, they be having those people who have like a whole warehouse full of PS5s and everything because all they did was, you know, when it had the money and everything, and they knew how to get them, because if they're out there, they're definitely out there. You just got to know how to find them and everything. So, you know, Did I answer your question on how you can grow that stimulus money? You know, and everything? Was that pretty good? That's good. Was that good? Was that good for you? So you can, if you can turn $600 into $4,400 in a month, that's pretty good, man. You know, so then what happens is you can start, you know, yo, thank you, Rob. Thank you, man. Shout out. But what can happens is you can start make more money, you know, grow and more things happen for you and your family and everything, you know, because man, I know a lot of people are intimidated by sales, but the key thing is you don't have to be good at sales, man. Oh, you definitely welcome, Rob. You just got to have a supply and a demand. You got to be out there, understand that there's a lot of supply and demand. Just like if we went to that site, even if we go back to that site, you know, everything on the site on now in stock, all these things are in high demand right now. We got toilet tissue, hand sanitizer, all these things you can marginalize. They don't have to be PlayStation 5s. You know, you can sit here and say, okay, hand sanitizer. You know, I want to see alcohol. I want to see, you know, like alcohol is shoot, sold out almost everywhere. Boom, it's at Sam's Club right here. Boom, we can go up here and grab it. You know, so the cool thing is you're able to marginalize and able to find it out there because, shoot, I don't know how much alcohol is selling for. I don't know if you can even ship alcohol, rubbing alcohol on eBay. I guess so. Hold on, let's see. So we talking about a little. So this is what, 3 bottles of alcohol that's selling for $3 a piece. So let's look at this. The marginalized is about $3.94. And come on, guys, we know we can find, that's 32 ounces. How many? Those are 6 ounces. So that's not even. Let's type in 32 ounces. Look at this. A pack of 2, $10. So the margins on this is, look, a pack of 2, $10, and the margins on that is is what, $4 margins. So once again, it may be $4 a piece, right? I'm going back into it may be $4 a piece, right? But I want you guys to think big, okay? So it may be $4 a piece that you can grab each one of those alcohols for. You know, and they sell in a two pack for. So your margins that you can make is, and I mean, it's small, but I mean, crumbs make cake, $10.97. So say $11. So you're making a $3 profit. But if you do that times, come on, you know these guys are selling crazy amount of alcohols. They don't sell how many. So this one just newly listed. But you know, those are dollar. These are actually $1 at the dang on Rite Aid, man. You just gotta catch these at the Rite Aid. So let's just even erase that, cause we know that we can get. Oh, excuse me. We know we can get alcohols for $1 at the dang. Those 16 ounce, 32 ounce rubbing alcohols are $1. So we get those for $2 a piece, and that's a pack of 2. You know, so now your profit is $9. You know. So, you know, you sell them for $11. Yeah, your profit is $9. So if you do that times 20, you know, 20, you buy 20 of them, you sell 20 of these, your profit will be $9 times 20. Snake Nation, remember, we ain't gonna guess. So, you know, 9 times 20, 180. So you're literally taking, they're $2 a piece, so that's what, 20 bottles. So you're taking literally $20 and turning it into 180. That's a multiplier of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a times 8 multiplier. So if you can take, If you think about your stimulus check, which is $600, and you can put it into this formula by buying just alcohol, cleaning up on alcohol, you put it into a ×8 multiplier. So once again, you take $600 times 8. You take $600 times 8. That gives you $4,800. So you take a $600 stimulus check and you turn it into $4,800 with this multiplier. So Snake Nation, y'all trying to get rich out here? That's crazy, man. That's crazy off of alcohol, y'all. Off of alcohol, y'all. Off of alcohol, man. You can make your stimulus check turn into $4,800 off of alcohol. Something that they selling for $11 on eBay. You know, oh my God, man. And all you doing is I don't know if you guys ever be at the post office. Y'all see them guys at the post office. They, you know, them people, they be pulling up to the post office. They be having boxes and boxes and boxes and stuff. And you be like, what the heck are they dropping off? Like, what the heck are they dropping off? And it's so crazy. It's so crazy because it's like, they got an eBay business, guys. It's a lot of ways to make money out here. And we talking about something that y'all can catch at the store tomorrow and just put it up on eBay and start making money, man. And then you start finding you a supplier where you can go and get alcohol directly. And if you're getting alcohol directly, what happens is you can cut down your price. You can probably get 2 bottles for like 50 cents a piece. So now you get them for $1. So now you're making $10 a bottle. So now you maximize your profit by ×2. ×10. So now every dollar, you got to look at it, Snake Nation. Don't look at the amount. Look at the multiplier. Because it doesn't matter the dollar amount. It matters the multiplier. If you can make your money grow ×8, I want you to think about the money that you make. If the average income for somebody that makes money is $50K a year, right? That's the average income in America, right? Actually, the average is like 35K. So we're being generous. Oops, not 350, 35K. No, we're being generous. 50,000, that's about $4,500 a month, right? If you can put $4,500 into this multiplier, guys, if you can make $4,500, right, going to a multiplier where it's ×8, right, that's your monthly income ×8. That's turning your monthly income ×8 into $36,000. And all you're doing is selling alcohol. So then what happens is you create, because remember we were just talking about business, the 4 quadrants. And me, remember, a job, self-employed, business owner, investor, right? So those are the 4 quadrants. So what you do is you start an organization. You then find you a supplier, right? Buy your alcohols direct. All you do is find you a supplier and make a call. You make a call, you know, you make a call and put in your order. You can apply. What happens is when you start a business, you apply for what's called a wholesale license, which is a sales tax license. So because you got a wholesale license, you can be able to get things at wholesale price, but you got to be able to afford the price of the wholesale price. So whatever the price of the wholesale price is, just save your money up. Go to CVS, Walgreens, just keep on trying to find you until you save enough money up while you working your job. Put your money into that multiplier till you have enough money to be able to buy that wholesale. And then once the demand get there and you find out what your wholesale price is, then you can take the price down, you know, and start selling your product more. So if you competing with people on eBay and that person's selling it for 11, you come into the game and you selling for 9. Because you got them at wholesale price anyway. You buying them for $1, you still making your multiplier ×8. You still making a ×8 multiplier. So then you sell your product quicker because you're just selling it because you're undercutting the competition because you was able to find a product for a cheaper product price. And then what happens is you can put this to any business, We talking about alcohol. We can talk about cleaning products. We can talk about anything. We could talk about hair. We could talk about selling glasses. You know, it's everything. You know, because the wise man once said, the game stay the same. The game stay the same, but all you do is switch the product up. But the key is you hire the people, you get it at wholesale price. Then, you know, I got a problem with dropping stuff off at the post office. So then you hire somebody to drop that off at the post office. Well, that's terrible. Y'all can't tell that. That's a hire, right? Yeah, that's terrible. Y'all can look at my chicken scratch. You hire someone to take it to the post office. Then if your demand gets so big where you don't want to box it up, you hire somebody to box it up, box the alcohols up. Or you can do drop shipping, which that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation, but trust me, I know you guys will benefit for that. Definitely benefit from drop shipping, because drop shipping is the stuff, you know, in my PG-13 voice. So hold on, I'm gonna see what you guys saying in the comments. Hold on one second, let me get a taste of water. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But that's just to show you. I mean, shoot. But shoot, it's other things than alcohol. It don't have to be alcohol. I mean, shoot. I mean, just look. Let's just go back to the website. I mean, we can just look at, you can literally just look at the stuff that's in demand, and just whatever is in demand, you just meet the demand. You know, you just shoot, buy a lot of it and find out how much to sell it for, and just middleman. And we talking about everyday products, you know. It's a lot of supply and demand out here, you know. I remember, man, I used to work at a clothing store, man. I used to use my discount to be able to get discount to be able to get the products there, which was colognes at discount. And then what I did was I used that discount and I turned around and I sold the colognes on eBay and with my discount. So I was to the point where I was making more money from my eBay business, and I was working from that job, that I just decided to step away from it. But I still made sure I had somebody there that I continue to use their discount. And trust me, they was good, because I was helping, you know, I was helping that store, you know, make their quota and everything. Yo, if anybody ever worked retail, you know, you gotta them stores gotta make their quotas and everything, you know. It'd be crazy. So Snake Nation, y'all like that knowledge, man? Y'all like what I dropping on y'all today? But yeah, Snake Nation, let me see something. Let's see. Y'all can definitely get in the comments. Shoot. If not, shoot, I'm about to go to sleep. Nah, but for real, your boy gonna get him some rest, man. He been up late and everything, you know. So, you know, definitely want to get you some rest. But hold on, make sure everything good. Okay. Well, like I said, anything else, I'm here for y'all, Snake Nation. We definitely support, appreciate the support, Snake Nation. Yo, check out this site called Now in Stock, man. You know, it's a lot of stuff that's out of stock, you know, like shoot, even something so simple like, weights and stuff, because they out of stock, they going for more money. You know, this Blowfax machine is $1,700. You could probably sell that, for on the street for a lot more, because it's probably not a big demand. It's probably a big demand for it. Let me just see. And that's what you can literally do, man. Like a lot of times we spend our time on the internet And we can be researching things that can make us more money and make us more profit. And all we doing is middlemaning everything, you know? All we doing is middlemaning everything. So let me see, is there any money in that one? It don't look like it. No, there's not no money in it. You know, that one got free shipping. How many of it he sold? He sponsored this one, 2 available. He sold 2 of them. I mean, he sold 2 of them. He sold one on November the 21st. So even if you just have this product just listed, you know, you don't have to buy it. But if you know it's available and you know where to get it, just list it, you know, and then shoot, go grab it if it's sell, you know. It's an easy way to do it, Snake Nation. But yeah, but go ahead and check out the site though. Y'all definitely check it out. You know, Snake Nation, we definitely here. You know, hold on. Yo, Snake Nation, we definitely in the building. We are definitely in the building. Like I said, hopefully you guys learned a lot of information. Make sure you guys spam this video like crazy, which means I want you guys watching this video so much. I want you guys going to sleep with it on TV, because if you go to sleep with thinking about making money, you're going to wake up making money, you know? And then, like I said, at the end of the day, let's get it. Let's use those stimulus checks to make us some money. And I'm going to start bringing y'all dope content. And yo, as I started to make money, I started to make flips. I'm going to start having giveaways, and I'm going to start giving away money too. So yeah, so definitely subscribe if you ain't even subscribed. Smack that like button. Yo, we are on Facebook. We are Snake Nation. We are on YouTube. We are Snake Nation. We are on Discord. We are Snake Nation. We, the letter R, Snake Nation. And we are also on Twitch. We, the letter R, Snake Nation. Because we are Snake Nation. And Snake Nation together, we going to make this money. And we going to have some fun together. And we going to get to the next level. Because we are on our way to the top, guys. So you guys know my motto. You guys already know the motto. You guys already know what it is. The motto is God first. Oh, shoot, we went up too high. Let's do it. Let's get it right back. God, everybody, right back. God first, family second, business third. Peace.